this is the microphone testing. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to the IFMAKER's second live streaming. I am the holder, Elena. And first of all, just due to the time lag, I just want to give our greatest warmth to all the people around the world, probably in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the people around the world. Now, I believe lots of people has watched our previous live streaming, which is about the CNC machining of one Titanic model. And right now, in today's live streaming, we are going to focus on the software side. Here are two reasons for the software machining. The first thing is that due to the previous live streaming, lots of people has shown their greatest interest to us about our software. So we think that is our duty to share with you about our software ability. And the second reason for showcasing about the software is that we believe that China is one largest manufacturing country in the world. However, what about the software? Somehow, our company's competitive edge lays in the software. So we believe that is our greatest duty to share with you our software. So here are two reasons, and that's exactly the reason what we'll show you about our software. So what about our software? Firstly, we got the end-to-end software from the CAD creating, the CNC machining, and also the CAM system. So it is one workflow getting the CAD, CAM, and CNC to all. So we believe that our system is super usable for you. But before we dive into our today's topic, let me share with you several exciting promotions. Firstly, just right now, hit the link below and getting several deposit of $50. And then you can get 30% off when you are buying several things on the Kickstarter. And also, you can get our $100 gift for you, which include workpiece, our knife, and also the earmuff to avoid several noises. So do not wait and click the subscribe button and vote for IFMAKER, vote for us. We believe that the imagination could never be compromised to the limitations of the real-time circumstances. So that's exactly the reason we are here. Okay, right now, let's first introduce several advantages to become the prerequisite to today's live streaming. And right now, I just want to introduce first about 3 advantages of our CAM system. The first advantage is about the flexibility, which means that whether you are the artist or the professionalist, you can always use our CAM system to creating the model, so that do not worry about the difficulty of using the applications. And second advantage is about the affordability. Just like you do not need pay extra money for our software. It is included in our machine. And right now, our machine on the Kickstarter is $5,029 in America. So just click our Kickstarter link and get one deposit and also buy it. So that is the affordability. And also, after this, the Kickstarter has been going on, our upgradation of our software is forever. So you can use our software for all the time that you want to use. But just a reminder, the cheap of our software doesn't mean that it is not a great software for us. You can use our software anytime, and it is super easy for you to use as well. And the third advantage of it is that you can use it for the partial machining. Just like you can, if you are not satisfied with your model, you can use several partial machining in the software, so that is much more handy for you to use, especially for several engineers. And without further ado, let's dive into the software, and our engineer will tell you how the CAM system is working right now. And firstly, we have three procedures about importing the model. The first thing is about the file. So you can open the files of several formats like the STP and step system, so that you do not need further attempts for creating several things due to different systems. And secondly is about the AI-generated model. You can use artificial intelligence to generate model for it. For instance, with a picture or with several characters, and then you can generate your ideal model. And right now, my engineer is showcasing one model generated by our CAD system. You can see several allocated on it. It is so delicate, so just without several redo, and we will dive into the CAM system machining. And we are confident that our software is super useful. So just follow up and subscribe us and for latest upgradation.
All right, once you import the model, go ahead and click the prepare. Pick your material. Set the stock size. Okay, adjust the workpiece, create a base. Now create a base. Then hit the OK to finish setup. Next up, rushing. All you do is set the tool axis direction. Hit calculate. Okay, click confirm. That takes us to finish. For finish, just click generate zero surface to create your zero surface. Okay, leave everything else default, no change, no need. Of course, if you want, you can set a smaller step over. Hit calculate. Okay, confirm. If you need a cut of run feature machine. Okay, last step, export your G-code. Okay.
Okay, right now we have generated the G code. I just want to say that that is so convenient to use our IFCAM because from the roughing, finishing, the feature machining, and to the G code, you just spend less than 10 minutes. Just even I am just one beginner, I can generate my own G code within 10 minutes. I think that is fantastic. And right now, I just want to repeat our advantages about the CAM system, which is first the flexibility because we got dual model design. We are not only support the artist mode, but also professional mode. And later on, my colleague will show you more things about the professional mode. But right now, let's dive into into the procedure of machining right now. So my colleague would use the G-code generated by our system into the machine. And also, our toolpath is ready. Now let's hand it over to our engineers to run the IFMAKER M5 5-axis CNC machine and carve the bowl using the toolpath we have generated. Wait a minute, our engineers are coming. Okay.
Okay, I will use this wood to cut the model. 另外一把刀呢？哎，不是特好的。Use these two tools. This for roughing machine. This is for finishing machine. And in the CAM, we have the WCS work coordinate. We should align the WCS coordinate and the machine coordinate. Normally, we set the WCS workpiece center in the middle of the top, X, Y. We should let the machine know where is the coordinate the system arranged. So we will clap it on. Make sure it's stable and stiff. And then we set it in manual mode and use the MPG to set the position. We will load the two tool. This is T2 for finishing machining. Move the A axis. Loaded the T2. Normally, we use the touch probe to set the workpiece center. But for this wood, it's not a regular shape. We use our eyes, use a stupid, simple way to set the workpiece center. Now we loaded the T1. And set the A to 0. C. And turn the spindle. Turn the spindle on. Now we move X axis, Y axis, use our eyes to make sure the tool is almost the center of the wood. And move the Z-axis and listen to it. When it touches the wood, We know this is almost the workpiece origin. Then we to the setting mode and set the center. X, X, Y, Y. That will calculate the center. And click the Z center. Then the workpiece center is already set. Now we move the Z axis off and reset. And now we can select the G code. This one. Yeah. Switch on the MPG guide. We make sure the beginning of the G code program is right. You move the now it will set the tool. Measure the tool length. Use your eyes to check the beginning of the program, the position is right. Yeah, it's almost the right place. Then we cancel the MPG guide, just let it run. Because the wood is not the regular shape, so sometimes the tool can't cut the wood. It's normal, it's okay. Then we just let it run the program and wait for it end. It will automatic tool change and finish the finishing machining. Okay, that's the CNC execute procedure.
Okay, dear creators, the powerful manufacturing tool ever invented should belong to everyone, not just the specialists in expensive factories. The IFMAKER M is desktop 5-axis CNC that delivers industrial grade precision without industrial grade complexity. Now, let's welcome our engineer Jesse to introduce our CAD system and to show you why our CAD system, CAM system, and our CNC and machining can build one workflow.
Oh, okay. Today, I will use this board to show you the modeling process. We will start with a sketch, then build the model, edit the mesh, and finally generate a toolpath in CAM. First, we create a sketch. Okay, then we use Evolve to create the bow. Okay, this bow's profile is created. Next, we add flags to the top and bottom. This makes the edges smooth. Now the main model is finished. Next, we switch to the mesh workspace. This step is to transform from STP to STL. Okay, it's finished. Now we take a photo of a real object. Use this Hello Kitty next to me. We use AI image to 3D to create a 3D model with a minute or two. Okay, this Hello Kitty has conformed to the ball surface. Then we can adjust its position. Okay, this conform operation is done. Finally, we go to CAM. We generate the toolpath. Now the model is ready to CNC machine. Thank you.
Okay, our CAD system has been done. The procedure has been done. And right now, we just want to say something about our CAD system. You know, guys, we are right now live streaming our software, and I think that is one of our great advantage for it, because we are showcasing some things which is real, which is definitely real. What you have seen today, what is happening right now, is all the status that you need to know and what you are going to face after you receiving the machine. Right now, we know several competitors of ours probably have shown you several beautiful videos of making about their softwares and their machines. But we believe that our machine have the confidence to show you all of the workflow, from the software to the CNC machining. You can see all of the things, all the procedures are going. There is without any error. So that is our confidence right here. And just to mention about our Kickstarter once again, actually our Kickstarter, the launching of our Kickstarter will definitely CNC cannot reach. For instance, our machine is not just useful for the metals and for and wood and something materials like that, resources, something like that, but also we can provide with you the precision in your factory. And right now, just as I introduced before, several softwares like the CAM system, the CAD system, and CNC system in the marketing probably will cost you about 5,000 a year or even more. But our system is along with the machine we send to you, give you the ability to harness in our machine and our software without any further charge. That is our confidence as well. And just now, my colleague has shown you the procedures from the artist mode of the CAM machining, also the CAD machining to give you a beautiful model to create. And also, our boss has shown you how the CNC machine is using. And later, another engineer will show you how the professional mode can help you solve several much more professional requirements in your working, and why the engineers in today's world can still use our software as one great choice to handle over several things about expertise. And so right now, let's move into the professional mode of the CAM system.
Let's import the field and enter the prepare cells. Okay, the field is open. Let's prepare stock. Create model in size. adjust this model placing. Let us create a box. Okay, prepare is finished. First, we use the end mill to refinish. Set the stop face. Click calculate. Wait a moment.
Okay, right now our software is calculating our toothpaste. But I just want to introduce several complexity about this model as well. First, we got the complex organic curved surfaces you can see on this model. And secondly, it is deep stick angled faces. You can see the model that is complicated. And thirdly, you got these standard flat planes, which is super hard to calculating the tooth path. And last but not least, it is precision holes of all diameters. So we think that is one professional mode to handle over. And our algorithm are calculating the two path right now. It is trying its best. Yeah, you can just wait for a minute, and then you can see the awesome workflow and results.
Okay, the toolpath generator is complete. Next, we use the D6 end mill for the rough meshing of this workpiece. Select this face to mesh. Create a dry face. Click a calculator. Wait a moment.
I just want to make one addition to this. Actually, what is awesome to our CAM system is also about the engineering of some partial parts. You know, somehow when you are generating a model, probably the the algorithm that the machine generated is not so suitable or that is so ideal for you, or several details haven't been reached, or just the priority for the machine software do not suit your need. Probably you need several refinement, and that's exactly the reason you need the partial engineering. And our machine also support the partial engineering. You can just got several areas in the machine, in the model, and got it, and then you can generate the separate G code and engineering it, and doing that thing on our machine as well.
Okay, the toolpath generator is a computer. Next, we match this plan face. Select this face. Equipment boundaries. Calculate. Okay, the plan face toolpath is complete. Next, let us generate surface toolpath. Select this face. Click Calculate.
Okay, for the people who just come into our live streaming, we just want to introduce, this is one professional mode of our CAM system. Just now, we have shown one simple model of artist mode, the procedures of manufacturing as well. And right now, it is the complexed model, so the procedures is much more complex. But don't worry, this is for the engineers. So the new beginners, you can still use the artist mode and to create a very fantastic result.
Okay, it's finished, is complete. Our toolpath is finished. Let's simulate this toolpath. Avoid color CC. Next, let's import the G code, and this part is ready for mesh. Okay, this model is complete.
Okay, that is the finishing of our CAM part of this model. And this complicated model, we will showcase the details about the videos and something like that later on our YouTube channel. And right now, what it's doing right now is about machining of one wooden artist model. And you can just wait until the result is out. If you got any question, feel free to ask in the chat box. Our machine when carving because there is not some bad details about it. Okay, this is the first model, and this is delicate. You can see this is Wan Guanyin in Chinese. If you are familiar with the Chinese culture, then probably you will love it because that is so beautiful. You can see that is so beautiful in shaping, and you can see the details of it, and especially under the light, the sunlight, and then that is shining. Yeah, especially for the people who believe in Guanyin, I think that is a great model for you. This model is from the chess, the global chess. You can see this old man are this thing during the CAM proceduring as well. This is the Stewless 17-4, yeah, pH. You can see this hole. It is carved by our machine to prove that we can definitely carve several super hard metals. So I believe that is super convincing for convince you that our machine can carve several hard things for you. Yeah, this is the model. Look at this horse. This is also from from the global chess. You know, in the Chinese year, right now, it is during the horse year, the year of horse. Yeah, if you are familiar with Chinese culture or familiar with global chess, I believe that is a delicate model for you. And you can see his ears, the hole. Okay. It is generated by our CAM system as well. You can see our toolpath is so delicate. It is not built by other several machines, several STL format or something like that. It is carved by our machine, and the toolpath is generated by our CAM system. You can also see this dog. A super cute dog, right? And also got this hole so that you can put several thread into it and putting it several like in the arms or something, some places like that. And this model is generated by our artificial intelligence. That is firstly generated by our artificial intelligence from picture to model. And then in our CAM system, we generate several toolpaths, use it, and then you can get this. It is super useful for the people who having several pets in their house. Like you can just take a picture to your little pet and little dog or a cute cat or several other pets like that, so that your little baby can be showing like this. And you know, this is wood. It is not some other materials or some other plastic things, so that is not that fragile. This is super hard, and we can save it for a long time. I think that is convincing. And also we can use it into another model, metal, like if you are super rich, you can use it and carve it, use the gold. Yeah, you can also use it. Okay. This is when professional mode generated several pieces. And this is the finger. You can see this is the finger of the robots. You know, the people who love the robots probably they will get mad for this, because you know, especially we are living in one area with artificial intelligence and with the human-shaped robots, and then the company or the education places can use such model, use our machine to generate several things like this. So you can see our machine can actually carving almost everything that you like. Just your imagination is actually the boundary. It's not our machine, and we can fulfill everything that you want in almost all of the materials that you have. So we think that is fantastic. And you can see this cat. We can say on the surface of it, it is super smooth. So it do not have so many curves or some other bad features about that. And it is smooth. When I touch it, I can see I do not feel any, the difficulty in touching it. I think that is smooth, and you know, especially under the light, it is shining right now. And also, this can be cut it off, and this is one delicate little workpiece for you. Yeah, and for more model, you can check our YouTube channel, and you can also find it out on our upgradation. We got several fantastic models having been carved before for you, and you can also use it to generate all the things that you want to carve. And for one model, even though that is probably a little longer than the 3D printer, because the 3D printer just use the plastic as one resource for the building, we are carving the metal, so probably the time is longer, but it is not that long. For this cut, we just machine it for 3 hours. Just for 3 hours, we can get this emulum cut with so smooth surface for it. And I can show you even near because we think the results of our machining is worth challenging. It's not worth challenging, sorry. And this is when this workpiece is the people who are like in the factory or wanting use our machine to machining several things like the factory's models, and this is delicate model called 叶轮 in Chinese, and this is always been used in the artifact and something like that in within this. This is one part of from the thing, yeah. And you can, if you are one creator, for instance, if you are an engineer who love building several things, you can use our machine to got several dedicated workpiece for your machine, and you can put it on your machine so that all of the machine can be moving. So we can say, especially you can see the details. Here are several curves of it, and this model is super hard because we have to got your mill to cross it, and without so many other failures, and it's super important for important tester for the quality of the machining. So we think that it's so important for testing our machine's quality. Yeah, this is one thing. And you can also see this one. This one is also one thing from emulum, and this one a little back with the character, Chinese character Fu on it. And you know, Fu in China is one important characteristic. When we are in this Spring Festival, almost every home we got the Fu character on their door. So just with the little delicate workpiece with Fu on it, we think that is super great because that conveys several significant meanings within it. And you can see about the character, it is so clear. Yeah, and about several details, and that is the back of it. You can see, yeah, it is all done by our machine. And in our YouTube channel and in our live streaming, you can not only see our results, because the results probably could be fake. Probably some company will use the fake results, like the results which has been polishing several times, and then that is showcased. But right now, over here, we are live streaming. You can see our model. You can see it is carving right now, and we will finally showcase the results of it. So there is no fake, there's no room for us to do several things like fake designing or several after carving, finishing, and something like that. It is the final results of our machining. Yeah, so I think the results is fantastic, at least for one artist or engineer who need our machine for their daily use. I think that is fantastic. And even also our machine has been used in several factories for generating several so delicate workpiece for their machine, and that is all useful. And there's no mistake in making in fake. So we think the quality of manufacturing and machining is fantastic. But we know that as one setup, we always have several probably room to improve. But we are here. If you got any question or any problem you spotted on our machine, we can solve it within 1 weekend. I do not know any other company can do this, but we can do this. And okay, this one is one workpiece for you to wear. Okay, sorry, my hand is so large, so I cannot get into it. But if you have one delicate hand, or if you want to design several things for your hand, and you can definitely use our machine to got in several, beautiful shapes of it, and you can see the details of it, shape on it, and curve it. And this is one zitanmu in Chinese, and this kind of material is always using in the delicate machining and in the masterpiece, something like that. So you can see, especially inside of it, there is not any curves in it. You can see our quality is fantastic. And for other models like this is one cute character which is called Zhang Fei in Chinese literature, one of the folk literature in traditional China, which is 水浒传. Three Kingdoms story, 三国演义, and that is a character there. And you can see the cute feature of it. It is curved by wood, and also the hair. It is so delicate, and you can see the hair of it, the ear of it, and also his armor. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, and also this wood the bottom of wood can be carved off. So do not worry about this bottom. But we think that keeping this bottom below it is something with features, so we haven't carved it off. But it is definitely 100% applicable for carving this bottom down. So do not worry about that. Okay, for people who are familiar with Harry Potter or some other traditional movies, other movies about it, you probably will be amazing about this, because you could use this to be printed on several like letters, and so that it is super interesting for making. But right now, our machine is also capable for carving this, and somehow, actually, this kind of metal do not use, this kind of model do not need a 5-axis CNC, but use our 5-axis CNC, you can also carve such things like this. So that's exactly the reason we say our machine is capable for almost all of the models that you like to carve, just based on the areas of the machining. Just do not go beyond it. Okay. It is a sealing wax. Yeah, sealing wax, you can see this. Also be carved by our machine. And this then is added further later on. Yeah. And this is also one model from the global chess. You can also see this. Right now, I haven't showcased other models right now because we do not have so many things around it, but we have shown several standard models that you can get. And for the STP model of such machines, if you buy our machine, we will send it to you as well. And also, you can download lots of the models, STP format, something like that, on the Euro websites. And also on our own website, we will upgrade several models in it so that you can use it right now. Yeah. And you can also see the details of it. I do not want to explain it further, but you can see it and you can feel it. And here's my favorite part, to show you these 3 delicate procedures of it. Now, okay, this one, you see, that is not some kind of delicate right now, right? Because that is after roughing. Just after roughing, this is this result. But after semi-fiction, Then after roughing, the machine will enter into another stage, which is called semi-fiction. And semi-fiction, you can see this is much more delicate, right? You got several roughing things out and finishing it with several details, so that is delicate, much more delicate than the first stage right now. And then for the final procedure is finishing, and you can see it about the eyes on it and about the flies here, and for the hands. And you know, this is the one great camera with the clear picture and a video to showcase, but you cannot see several flaws in the model, and it is also metal. We carved this for 5 hours for getting this angel as well. You can see this results. Yeah. So we can say that's exactly the reason we think our capability lies in the software and the CNC machine as well. We have the confidence to showcase in the live streaming as well. Yeah. You can see the results. You can see it and enjoy that. And right now, our machine is still machining right now. You can see several model on it. It is a wooden thing, and this model is just generated from our CAM system. For the people who come into our live streaming just now, I just want to introduce what we have done in this live streaming just now. Firstly, we have shown you how the artist mode can get in one dedicated model like this and generating the G code in our machine and machining. It is machining right now. And just now we have shown you also about our CAD system, which generates the model, and you can modify your model in our CAD system. And then we have shown you about the professional model from our CAM system. And this is one super complicated model, as I showed before. So that is the whole workflow from the CAD and to CNC. That's also exactly the reason why you need to buy our machine, because we got the whole workflow. We haven't borrowed or buy other people's software. We are developing it by ourselves. So I think that is convincing about our ability of developing right now. As I mentioned before, if you have several problems or questions about that, feel free to ask in the chat box, and my colleague will answer it immediately. Okay. Okay, dear friends and dreamers and engineers, right now I'm showcasing another model for you. It is the wooden bowl, and this is a model we are carving right now. But due to the time limit of the live streaming, we just want to showcase one test model before we entering into the live streaming right now. And you can see this bowl with several cute Hello Kitty on it, and I definitely believe that some people who follow up from the first minute of today's live streaming have seen this model generated from our CAD system and also our CAM system. So you can see the results right now. And for the carving thing procedure, we will showcase, we'll then put the videos on our YouTube channel, so just stay tuned and we will get all the results on it as well. But for the test model of this thing, you can see it is delicate, and the surface for it is perfect. There's not any several drills or something like that. There is no vibration in our machine, because our machine is 135 kilogram, and it is iron, so there is no vibration of our machine. You can see it while processing our metal and model, you can see there's no vibration of our machine. So that's exactly the reason why our surface of the model is so great, is so smooth. Yes. If you want to showcase, and I just want to share several viewpoints about this model. You can see this Hello Kitty have several glasses on it. I think that is super interesting. And about their, how to say, face, they do not have the mouth, but I can see that is cool. Yeah. Okay, you can see it, and I will rotate it right now. Yeah, I just want to say, for more delicate models, you can just stay tuned, subscribe to our IFMAKER channel, and keeping noticed when we have another live stream or have several upgradations for that. Okay, due to our time limits, we think it is almost the time to say goodbye. But before we say a goodbye and call it a day, we just want to introduce our deposit campaign once again. Firstly, we got our M5 IFMAKER on the Kickstarter right now, and you can visit our website on the Kickstarter and hitting the follow-up to getting upgradation of information. And secondly, for the people who getting the deposit on our website, which is ifmaker.xyz, and you can getting $50 of the deposit, and then after the launching of the campaign, you can get $300 off. And thirdly, for the people who paying the deposit right now, you can get extra 100 gift from us. It is the meal, the knife, the workpiece, and also the earmuff for you to avoid several noises due to the CNC's noises. It is usual in the CNC machining and working. Yeah, so in one summary, what we have done in today's live stream, first we have shown you the whole workflow, holistic workflow from the CAM, CAD to CNC. And for the more details about our machine, you can visit our website, our YouTube channel, especially several things about our videos, tutorial things, and also just stay tuned for us, because we think that IFMAKER is worth fighting for and it is worth voting for. And we know probably for one startup company, we have several room for improvement, but just as what I mentioned before, if you have finding several problems or give me several suggestions for us, we can give you the results within 1 week. So just believe in our creativity, our affordability, and our creativity once again. Yeah, so dear dreamers, engineers, and creators, bye-bye. Just call it a day.